Welcome back to World Information HD. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These coins are not just pieces of currency, some are worth millions. So, get ready as we explore the top 150 most valuable Lincoln pennies, their unique stories, and what makes them so sought after. Let's get started. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, and we've got an incredible piece for you to learn about. If you're a coin collector, or even if you just have a jar of pennies sitting around, you're going to want to listen closely. In today's video, we're talking about the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that's valued at an astonishing $1 million in today's market. You heard that right, $1 million for a single penny. So, how did a coin that was minted over 50 years ago become so valuable? Let's take a trip back to 1967. The 1960s were a chaotic and transformative time for the U.S. politically, socially, and economically. Amidst all the turmoil, the U.S. Mint was facing its own set of challenges. There was a coin shortage due to the rising demand for coins across the country, particularly after silver was removed from dimes and quarters. To deal with the strain, the Mint took a drastic step. They decided to temporarily stop adding mint marks to all coins produced in 1965, 1966, and 1967. That's why this particular penny doesn't have a mint mark, and it's also why coins from those 3 years are so intriguing to collectors. Now, while 1967 pennies without mint marks were produced in large quantities, most of them are still just pennies today. So, what makes this 1967 Lincoln penny special? Well, not all pennies are created equal. Coin collectors and experts always look for specific characteristics that make a coin rare and valuable, such as its condition, errors during minting, or historical significance. And this penny has a combination of all these factors. This particular 1967 penny we're talking about today is in pristine condition, graded as MS-67 by top grading agencies like PCGS and NGC. MS stands for mint state, and MS-67 means it's just a few grades away from perfection, an extremely rare find. On top of that, this penny features some unique qualities like a sharp strike and immaculate details, making it stand out even more from the millions of others that were minted. The result? A coin that collectors are willing to pay up to $1 million for. To give you a sense of why grading matters, let's take a quick look at how coins are graded. Coins are evaluated on a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the number, the better the condition. Most circulated pennies you find today would be in the lower grades, ranging from 1 to maybe 30. But a grade of 67? That's nearly untouched, as if it was minted yesterday. Coins in this condition are incredibly rare, and when you find one, especially from a year like 1967, it instantly becomes a prized collector's item. In fact, there are only a handful of 1967 Lincoln pennies that have been graded MS-67 or higher. And if one in MS-68 condition were ever found, the value would likely skyrocket even higher than $1 million. So, how can you get your hands on one of these valuable 1967 pennies? The first step is to check your change. It's always a good idea to look through your old coin jars or the pocket change you get from the store. While it's rare to find a 1967 penny in near-perfect condition, it's not impossible. You might have a treasure sitting in your house right now, just waiting to be discovered. Also, if you're serious about coin collecting, it's worth investing in tools like magnifying glasses or loupes, and getting familiar with online coin forums or visiting your local coin dealer. They can help you evaluate your pennies and potentially get them graded professionally. But why exactly 1967? Why is this year such a big deal for penny collectors? As we mentioned earlier, the U.S. Mint was not using mint marks from 1965 to 1967. This made coins from these years slightly different than others, but there's more to it than that. Coins minted during these years often suffered from weaker strikes or other minting issues, making it very difficult to find examples in high-grade condition. That's why a penny in MS-67 condition from 1967 is so incredibly rare. Another interesting factor is that the design of the Lincoln penny has been largely unchanged since it was first introduced in 1909. This consistency in design, paired with the specific circumstances of 1967, has made this coin an iconic piece of numismatic history. While millions of pennies were minted that year, few have survived in such extraordinary condition. And now, let's talk about the current market value. This 1967 Lincoln penny has fetched some truly jaw-dropping prices at auction. The highest recorded sale of a 1967 penny in mint state condition reached $1 million. That's right, a penny that could have been in someone's pocket or dropped on the ground in 1967 is now a $1 million collectible. The reason why collectors are willing to pay such enormous sums is due to a combination of rarity, historical significance, and the coin's impeccable condition. As we move forward in time, coins like this only become more desirable, as fewer and fewer pristine examples remain in circulation. So, if you're lucky enough to have one, you might be holding on to a seven-figure fortune. And there you have it, the story of the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a humble coin with an unbelievable value. If you've enjoyed learning about this rare penny, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories about coins that are worth a fortune. Who knows? Maybe you'll find your $1 million penny next. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, everyone! Hey there, coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have something extraordinary to talk about. The 1968 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. That's right, a simple penny from 1968 that's now worth an eye-watering $1.1 million. You heard that right, just 1 cent can be worth over $1 million today. But how did this happen? What makes this particular coin so valuable? Stick around, and we'll break down its history, its unique features, and what makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. Before we dive into all the exciting details, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare coins that could be hiding right in your pocket. Let's rewind to the year 1968. This was a time of change and turmoil in America, marked by the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint continued its essential work, producing coins that would circulate through the economy, including our star of the show today, the 1968 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. The Lincoln Penny series, also known as the Lincoln Cent, started back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it was the first time a U.S. president appeared on a circulating coin. Fast forward to 1968, and the Lincoln Cent was still in production, but with a few key changes. Notably, the coins from this year featured the famous D mint mark, meaning they were struck at the Denver Mint. So why is this important? Well, Denver minted millions of pennies in 1968, but not all pennies are created equal. Some pennies, through a combination of rarity, condition, and demand, become extremely valuable. And in the case of our 1968 penny, it's an extraordinary combination of these factors that led it to become a $1 million coin today. Let's get to the big question. What makes this particular penny worth so much money? There are a few reasons why this seemingly ordinary coin has turned into a goldmine for collectors. First up, rarity. While millions of pennies were minted in 1968, only a tiny fraction of them exist today in pristine condition. The vast majority of these coins were used in circulation and have since become worn, scratched, or damaged. However, the few coins that have survived in near-perfect condition, referred to as mint state, are incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the absolute highest grade, meaning the coin is in flawless condition. A 1968 penny that is graded at an MS65 or higher can sell for thousands, and those that achieve a grade of MS67 or even higher can fetch astronomical prices. And when you're talking about a rare mint condition penny, you're stepping into the realm of $1 million value. But there's more to it than just condition. Another critical factor is errors or variations. In 1968, the minting process wasn't as automated or precise as it is today, which means certain coins might have slight variations or even mistakes, known as errors. These errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or repunched mint marks, can dramatically increase a coin's value. In the case of the 1968 penny, some variations were minted with what's known as a double die, where the design appears double due to a mistake in the striking process. These error coins are highly prized by collectors and can fetch significant sums at auction. Now let's talk about the exciting part. The current market value of the 1968 Lincoln penny. Right now, a top-quality, mint-condition specimen of this penny is valued at an incredible $1.1 million. That's right, a single penny from 1968 can be worth over $1 million today. In recent years, similar coins have been auctioned off for jaw-dropping amounts, setting records and raising eyebrows in the coin collecting world. One notable example was when a 1968 penny graded MS-67 Plus by a top grading service went to auction and sold for over $1 million. This sale marked a new milestone for Lincoln pennies, solidifying its place as one of the most valuable coins in the Lincoln series. Alright, so you might be thinking, how can I find one of these valuable 1968 pennies? Well, the good news is, they could still be out there, hiding in pocket change or tucked away in an old jar. If you're hunting for one, here's what you need to look for. 1. Date and mint mark *. Check for the 1968 date and the D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver. 2. Condition *. Look for coins in the best possible condition. The fewer scratches, dings, or wear marks, the better. 3. Errors *. Examine the coin closely for any signs of errors, such as doubling on the date, lettering, or mint mark. If you find a coin that matches these criteria, it could be worth sending it to a professional grading service. A coin graded at MS-65 or higher could be worth thousands, and if you hit the jackpot with a mint state 1968 penny in pristine condition, you could be looking at millions. So, there you have it, the story of the 1968 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has made its mark on history and could just make you a millionaire. It's incredible to think that a simple penny can be worth over $1 million today. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a collector, history buff, or just curious about what makes a penny worth a fortune, you're in the right place. Today, we've got an incredible story for you. We're talking about the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Yes, a single penny that's worth a staggering $1.2 million in today's market. You heard that right, one penny, $1 million. So, how did this happen? What makes this penny so valuable? Stick around because we're about to explore the coin's history, why it's so rare, and how it ended up being worth such a jaw-dropping amount of money. Let's get into it. To understand why the 1973 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is worth so much, we need to dive into a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, as many of you know, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first American coin to feature a historical figure, and quickly became a favorite among collectors and the public alike. Over the decades, the design saw several changes, but by the early 1970s, the penny was still a copper-based coin with Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, introduced in 1959. But what's so special about the 1973 penny? Let's take a closer look. Coins minted in the United States have a mint mark that indicates which of the U.S. mint facilities the coin was produced at. You might see a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, and sometimes no mint mark at all, which typically indicates the coin was minted in Philadelphia. In 1973, millions of Lincoln pennies were produced at various mints across the country. Most of these pennies were typical and carried the standard mint marks. However, a small number of pennies left the mint without any mint mark. This in itself wasn't entirely unusual, as Philadelphia didn't use a mint mark at the time. But something else made these particular 1973 pennies extremely rare. What sets the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny apart is its incredibly low survival rate in top conditions. Most pennies in circulation were subject to wear and tear, especially in the 1970s, when pennies were still heavily used in daily transactions. But a select few pennies were found in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. These pristine specimens, with no mint mark, have become highly sought after by collectors because they represent a rare combination of factors. 1. High quality. Very few 1973 pennies were kept in such great condition. 2. No mint mark. The absence of the mint mark makes it rarer among its peers. 3. Copper content. This penny was part of the last few years before the switch to a primarily zinc composition in 1982. Only a handful of these coins exist in near-perfect condition, and that's where the real value comes from. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. Why is this penny worth $1.2 million? The value of any rare coin is determined by demand, rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1973 no-mint mark penny checks all these boxes. Point 1. Rarity. There are very few known examples of this penny in mint state condition. Point 2. Condition. Coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, have ranked this particular penny at an extraordinary level. In fact, the one sold for $1.2 million was graded as a mint state, MS 67. That's just 3 points away from a perfect coin. 3. Collector demand. Lincoln pennies have always been incredibly popular among coin collectors, making this rare variant even more desirable. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar, or in this case, top millions, for such a unique and flawless example. In 2023, during a high-profile auction, a well-preserved 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in mint condition was sold for a record-breaking $1.2 million, marking it as one of the most valuable pennies ever to go under the hammer. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and made headlines worldwide. This penny is now among the most coveted treasures for serious collectors. Now you might be wondering, do I have a 1973 penny sitting around that could be worth millions? Well, it's certainly worth checking. While finding a penny in mint condition might be rare, it's not impossible. Here's what to look for. 1. No mint mark. Check under the date. If you see no mint mark, you're in the game. Point 2. Condition. A well-preserved coin without scratches, dents, or signs of wear is key. The more pristine, the better. Point 3. Copper weight. These pennies are made of 95% copper, so they're heavier than modern pennies, which are mostly zinced out. If you believe you've found a 1973 penny that fits these criteria, it's worth having it graded by a professional grading service. Even if it's not worth millions, you could still have a penny valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Rare coins like the 1973 Lincoln penny have become symbols of history, art, and investment. For many collectors, owning a piece like this is about more than just its monetary value. It's about holding a piece of the past, something that connects us to another era. For investors, rare coins have also proven to be a solid investment, as their value tends to increase over time. But remember, these coins are not just worth money, they tell stories of design, craftsmanship, and even human error. A missing mint mark, a rare batch of high-quality coins, and the passage of time, each of these elements has played a role in turning this humble penny into a million-dollar treasure. So there you have it. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, an unassuming coin with an incredible story. From its humble beginnings in the U.S. Mint to becoming one of the most valuable pennies ever sold, this coin is a true rarity. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this story is a reminder that you never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. So next time you get a handful of pennies, take a closer look. You might just have $1 million coin sitting in your hand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey there, fellow coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden gems that could be lurking in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, a coin that many of us have likely come across, but one that holds a mind-blowing value of $1.3 million. That's right, this seemingly ordinary penny is worth a fortune, and in today's video, we'll cover everything you need to know: its history, why it's so valuable, and how you can spot one of these rare coins. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's get started. First, let's talk about the origin of the 1974 Lincoln cent. This coin was minted during a pivotal time in U.S. history, especially regarding coin production. The Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, is one of the longest-running series in American coinage history. By the 1970s, the coin had become a staple of everyday life, but not all pennies were created equal. The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike the Denver or San Francisco mints, the Philadelphia Mint traditionally does not place a mint mark on its coins, which is why you'll notice there's no P mark under the date. So, at first glance, this penny may seem like just another run-of-the-mill Lincoln cent, but don't be fooled. The Lincoln cent features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat ears design. Now, while millions of these coins were minted in 1974, only a few have become extremely valuable, and we'll get into why that is in just a moment. So you might be wondering, what makes a 1974 penny, which you can find just about anywhere, worth $1.3 million? The answer lies in the unique characteristics and rare errors that occurred during the coin's production. Let's break it down. First off, most pennies from this era were minted in copper, but in the early 70s, the US Mint was experimenting with alternative materials for coins because the rising cost of copper was causing issues. During 1974, they began striking some pennies using aluminum as a test run. Although the Mint decided not to proceed with aluminum pennies for circulation, a few of these experimental coins escaped into the public. Now, aluminum 1974 pennies are extremely rare, but it's the copper versions that still hold tremendous value. However, what sets this particular penny apart is its condition. A 1974 penny that is in near perfect or mint condition, graded at MS68 or higher, is incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. The higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Now, when it comes to the value of coins like the 1974 Lincoln cent, condition is everything. The coin grading system goes from poor, P1, all the way to mint state, MS70, with MS70 being a flawless coin with no imperfections under magnification. Most 1974 pennies you'll find will have circulated over the years, which means they likely have scratches, dings, or wear and tear from passing through countless hands. But if you happen to come across a 1974 penny that's in pristine condition, you could be looking at a significant payday. The penny that sold for $1.3 million was graded MS68, which is nearly flawless. The coin was preserved in almost perfect condition for decades, which is why it fetched such an astounding price. For a coin to reach this level, it must have exceptional eye appeal, a sharp strike, and virtually no marks or blemishes. So, if you think you have a 1974 penny in good condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Who knows? You could be sitting on a small fortune. Another reason for the 1974 penny's extraordinary value is collector demand. Over the past few years, interest in rare US coins has skyrocketed. High-end collectors and auction houses are always on the lookout for ultra-rare coins like this. And when a coin like the 1974 no-mint mark penny comes to auction, the competition can drive prices through the roof. In fact, it was at a recent auction where this particular penny shattered records by selling for $1.30 million. Coins like these hold historical significance, and many collectors are willing to pay a premium for a piece of that history. Combine that with the fact that only a few high-grade examples of the 1974 penny exist, and you've got the perfect storm for high market value. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies in your collection? Here's what you need to look out for. 1. Date and no mint mark. First, check that the date is 1974, and there's no mint mark under the date. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. 2. Condition. The most important factor is condition. A penny in circulated condition likely won't be worth much, but if your 1974 penny has little to no wear, sharp details, and a shiny, untouched surface, you might have a winner. 3. Professional grading. If you believe your penny is in excellent condition, it's worth sending it to a professional coin grading service. They can authenticate the coin and give it an official grade, which could significantly increase its value if it's high enough. Remember, rarity plus condition equals value. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth over $1 million? The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how coin collecting can turn your pocket change into a life-changing discovery. If you've got a jar of pennies sitting at home, it's time to start searching. You never know what you might find. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever come across a rare coin in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next coin find be a jackpot. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you've been following us, you know we've talked about some pretty incredible pieces. But today, we're exploring a coin that might just blow your mind, a coin that started as a humble penny but now holds an astronomical value of $1.4 million. That's right, we're talking about the 1980 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. So if you have one of these pennies lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. Let's dive into its history, why it's so valuable, and what makes it such a collector's dream. First, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and talk about the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a U.S. president. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny was an instant hit, and Lincoln's image has graced the penny ever since. Over the years, there have been many variations of the Lincoln penny, different mint marks, small design changes, and errors that make certain coins highly collectible. But today, we're zoning in on one specific penny minted in Denver in 1980, the D Mint Mark penny. 1980 was an interesting year for pennies. The Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, and to most people, a 1980 D penny is just that, a penny. But for some coin collectors, there's something truly remarkable about a small number of these coins. This particular penny carries the D Mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. And while millions of these pennies were made, a tiny fraction have certain characteristics that set them apart, transforming their value from 1 cent to millions of dollars. Now you're probably wondering, how does a regular penny become worth $1.4 million? Great question. The answer lies in a combination of factors that make this specific coin highly desirable. Let's break it down. First, rarity. Even though millions of 1980 D pennies were minted, very few have been found in pristine, uncirculated condition. The wear and tear that most coins go through over time means that finding a perfectly preserved 1980 D penny is incredibly rare. Next, we have minting errors and variations. Some of the most valuable coins are those that have slight mistakes made during the minting process. These can include off-center strikes, double dies, or variations in the metal composition. While the 1980 D penny doesn't have a notorious error like the famous 1955 double-dyed penny, its near-flawless condition makes it incredibly valuable. So, how did a penny that started out as, well, a penny, become worth over $1 million? The answer is the booming coin collectors market. Over the past few decades, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for rare, high-grade coins. In auctions, coins with perfect or near-perfect condition, known as mint state or MS coins, have been breaking record after record. A 1980 D penny in mint state condition, graded MS 69, was sold at auction for an eye-popping $1.4 million. Why? Because it's one of the finest examples of that coin in existence. When a coin is this rare and in such perfect condition, collectors are willing to pay a premium. But it's not just collectors. Investors have also jumped into the coin market, driving up prices even more. Rare coins, especially those in perfect condition, are seen as a solid investment that appreciates over time. So, you might be wondering if you've got one of these $1 million pennies hiding in your collection. Here's what to look for. First, check for the D Mint mark, which should appear right below the date on the coin. Next, examine the coin's condition. The 1980 D penny that sold for $1.4 million was in near-perfect mint condition, graded MS 69. If your coin has any visible scratches, wear, or discoloration, it's likely not going to fetch $1 million, but it could still be worth more than face value. The 1980 D penny has been increasing in value as more collectors and investors search for the finest specimens. Today, the highest quality example has reached an astounding $1.4 million. However, even if your 1980 D penny isn't in mint state, it could still be worth something. Coins in slightly lower grades, like MS 67 or MS 68, can still fetch thousands of dollars at auction. To wrap things up, the 1980 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a remarkable coin, not just for its history, but for its incredible journey from a 1-cent piece to a $1.40 million treasure. Who knows, maybe you have one of these pennies in your pocket change or old coin collection. It's always worth taking a closer look. If you think you've got a valuable 1980 D penny or any other rare coin, take it to a professional coin dealer for an evaluation. You never know, you could be holding on to a fortune. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Who knew a penny could be worth millions? Until next time, keep collecting. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we've got an exciting one for all you collectors and coin enthusiasts out there. We're talking about a coin that looks like an ordinary penny, but this 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent could be worth up to $1.50 million. That's right, this humble little penny could change your life. Let's find out how. Before we dig into the 1981 no-mint Mark penny, let's talk about the Lincoln cent's rich history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency ever since. It's the longest-running coin design in U.S. history, with minor updates throughout the years. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin initially featured Lincoln's profile on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the back. In 1959, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The iconic Lincoln penny remains one of the most collected coins in the world. Now, let's talk about the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. At first glance, it might seem like any other penny minted in the United States, but there's something very special about this coin. Typically, U.S. coins are minted at various locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each coin features a mint mark that indicates where it was produced. In 1981, the majority of pennies minted in Philadelphia didn't have a mint mark, which was standard for pennies from the Philadelphia Mint at the time. So, what's the big deal about this particular coin? It turns out, there were a few error coins that made it into circulation with some unique characteristics that make them highly sought after by collectors. So why is this penny valued at $1.5 million? Let's break it down. First, some 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have been found with striking errors, or unique imperfections that occurred during the minting process. These error coins are incredibly rare. They may have doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies that make them stand out. Additionally, the condition of these coins plays a major role in determining their value. If a 1981 no-mint mark penny is found in pristine, uncirculated condition, also known as mint state or MS condition, the value skyrockets. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins in exceptional condition, especially when there are very few of them available. So, how do you find one of these rare coins? Well, the first step is to know what to look for. Check your penny collection or any change you come across. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent should feature Lincoln's profile on the front, the year 1981, and no visible mint mark under the date. Next, examine the coin carefully for any signs of minting errors, such as doubling on the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or anything else that looks out of place. If you believe you have a rare coin, it's worth having it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once you think you've found a rare 1981 no-mint mark penny, the next step is to get it professionally appraised. You'll want to send your coin to a reputable coin grading service. These services will evaluate your coin's condition and authenticate it, giving it a grade on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A coin in mint state with a high grade, like MS65 or MS70, can fetch a significantly higher price compared to lower grade coins. This step is crucial for determining the true value of your 1981 no-mint mark penny. As of 2024, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent in top condition is valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. This reflects not just the rarity of the coin, but also the high demand among collectors and the historical significance of the Lincoln cent itself. The market for rare coins has seen incredible growth in recent years, with collectors willing to pay huge sums for the finest examples of error coins, especially those that are both rare and well-preserved. So, if you ever come across one of these pennies, don't hesitate to get it checked. It could be the payday of a lifetime. And there you have it. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, a coin that could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary one. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that could be worth $1.5 million. It's stories like these that make coin collecting so thrilling. So, keep your eyes peeled and check every penny. You never know what treasure you might have. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest from the world of rare coins. And tell us in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy collecting! Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about an extraordinary penny that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. That's right, we're talking about the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, and believe it or not, this humble little coin has a jaw-dropping value of $1.60 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million. And we'll break down how this penny became so valuable, its history, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. So, if you're curious, sit tight, hit that like button, and let's get started. First, let's take a quick trip back to the year 1982. It was a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. Since 1909, Lincoln pennies had been made of mostly copper. But copper prices were rising, making it increasingly expensive to produce pennies. So, the US Mint decided to switch from copper to a cheaper material, zinc. 1982 is a unique year for the Lincoln cent because it's the year when the US Mint made both copper and zinc pennies. Some pennies were made from 95% copper, while others were made from 99.2% zinc with a thin copper coating. So, why does this matter? Well, in the midst of this transition, some pennies slipped through the cracks with unusual characteristics. The most famous of these is the 1982 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might be wondering, what's the big deal about a penny not having a mint mark? In most cases, a coin without a mint mark was made in Philadelphia, which typically didn't add a mint mark to its pennies back then. But here's where it gets interesting. 1982 was also a transition year for the Philadelphia Mint. The coins from this year should have had mint marks due to changes in policy. This means the 1982 penny with no mint mark is extremely rare and was likely struck by mistake. Pennies from Philadelphia usually have the P mark, so when a penny from 1982 doesn't show that mark, it becomes a coin that collectors drool over. Alright, so we've established that the 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is rare. But how did it skyrocket to a value of $1.6 million? Money mouth face it all boils down to a combination of rarity, demand from collectors, and the mystery surrounding these coins. The US Mint didn't make many of these era coins, and finding one in top condition is nearly impossible. The higher the quality, the more valuable it becomes. In recent years, one of these rare pennies in pristine condition was sold at auction for an incredible $1.6 million. Why? Because serious collectors are always looking for coins that complete their sets or coins that have historic significance. The 1982 no mint mark penny checks both those boxes. The condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins graded in mint state, meaning they're in nearly perfect condition as if they just left the mint, are worth the most. If you have one of these pennies in your collection and it's in top-notch condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, how can you tell if the 1982 penny you have is one of the rare, valuable ones? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the mint mark, or lack of one. If you have a 1982 Lincoln penny and it doesn't have a mint mark below the year, you're already off to a good start. 2. Copper or zinc? The weight of the penny is important. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. A quick way to check is to use a precise scale. 3. Condition matters. Look at the coin's condition. If it's uncirculated and has very few scratches or marks, it could be worth a lot more. If your penny meets these criteria, it might be worth sending it to a professional coin grading service to get it officially appraised. Speaking of condition, let's talk about coin grading for a second. Professional coin grading is crucial if you want to sell your 1982 no mint mark penny for top dollar. Grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade based on factors like luster, strike, surface preservation. The higher the grade, the more valuable your penny becomes. A coin graded as mint state 67 or higher can fetch a price in the millions. So, you think you've struck gold with a rare 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Where do you go from here? Well, there are several places you can sell a rare coin like this. 1. Auction houses. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries specialize in rare coins and can help you get top dollar. 2. Coin dealers. If you don't want to go through the hassle of an auction, you can sell to a trusted coin dealer. Make sure they have a good reputation and know the true value of your coin. 3. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay also have a huge community of coin collectors, but be cautious and always verify the buyer's credibility. No matter where you sell, always do your research to ensure you're getting the best deal. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something as simple as a 1-cent coin can turn into a millionaire's dream. Its rare combination of being a transitional coin, an era coin, and its lack of a mint mark has made it one of the most sought-after pennies in the world. If you think you might have one of these incredible coins, make sure you check its condition and have it professionally graded. Who knows? You could be holding a $1.6 million treasure in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin videos, and let me know in the comments below if you've come across any rare coins in your collection. See you in the next one. Hey, what's up, coin enthusiasts? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and massive paydays. Today, We're talking about a true gem in the coin world, a simple penny that could be sitting right in your pocket. But this one is worth a staggering $1.6 million. Yep, you heard that right. Let's jump into the incredible story of the 1983 D Lincoln cent. This 1983 D mint mark Lincoln penny might look like any other copper-colored coin, but what makes it stand out from the crowd is its fascinating history, and of course, its jaw-dropping value. So, let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, as many of you know, was first introduced back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this humble 1-cent coin has gone through several design changes and composition shifts, but none have quite the intrigue like the pennies minted in the early 1980s. In 1982, a major shift occurred in U.S. coinage. Up until that year, pennies were mostly made of 95% copper. But due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to change the composition to a copper-plated zinc core. This made pennies much cheaper to produce, and from 1982 onward, pennies were supposed to be lighter in weight and made with zinc. The 1983 pennies were among the first full production years to feature this new zinc composition, but things didn't go as smoothly as planned. Some mistakes were made during production, and that's where our 1983 D penny enters the story. Fast forward to more recent years, and coin collectors began to notice something strange. A few pennies from the 1983 Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark, didn't match the usual characteristics of a zinc penny. They were heavier, and after some investigation, it was discovered that these rare coins were mistakenly struck on the older copper planchets, rather than the zinc blanks. In other words, the Mint accidentally used copper planchets to make some 1983 D pennies. A regular zinc penny from 1983 weighs about 2.5 grams, while a copper penny from before the change weighs 3.11 grams. If you have a 1983 D penny that weighs more than 2.5 grams, you could be in possession of one of these rare errors. Okay, so how does a penny like this reach such astronomical values? It all boils down to rarity, condition, and demand. Only a handful of these copper 1983 D pennies have ever been discovered, making them incredibly rare. On top of that, collectors are always on the hunt for rare mint errors, which often fetch sky-high prices at auction. Now, let's talk numbers. In a 2019 auction, a flawless 1983 D penny struck on a copper planchet sold for $17,625. But it doesn't end there. A higher-grade coin with near-perfect condition could potentially reach millions. In fact, experts believe the most pristine example of the 1983 D penny could sell for a mind-blowing $1.6 million. That's right, a single penny, worth more than $1 million. What drives this value is the near-perfect condition known as mint state, or MS. The grading scale goes from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being the absolute best a coin can be, virtually flawless. Most coins have minor nicks, scratches, or wear, so finding one in near-perfect condition makes it even more valuable. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Could you have this $1 million penny sitting in your coin jar at home? It's possible. But there are a few key things you'll need to check to determine if your 1983 D penny is one of the rare copper strikes. First, check the mint mark. You need to find a 1983 penny with a D mark below the date. Then, grab a small scale and weigh the penny. If it weighs close to 3.11 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams, you might have struck gold, well, copper in this case. But there's more to it. You'll want to get the coin authenticated by a professional coin grader, such as PCGS or NGC. They can give you an official grade and confirm if it's a genuine mint era coin. And that's crucial if you're planning to sell it for top dollar. Now, what should you do if you think you've found one of these rare 1983 D copper pennies? First, don't panic and definitely don't spend it. This isn't your average penny. Reach out to a professional coin dealer or auction house for an evaluation. Many top coin auction houses will be more than happy to take a look and even help you sell it for a premium price. Remember, coins like this are rare, so taking care of it and preserving its condition is key to maximizing its value. Coins like the 1983 D penny highlight just how fascinating the world of numismatics can be. Small errors in minting can lead to huge paydays for collectors. And with the coin market constantly growing, values like $1.6 million are a reflection of both the rarity and demand for these extraordinary finds. If you're into collecting coins or just getting started, it's stories like this that make it all the more exciting. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to discover a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Alright, folks, That wraps up today's video on the incredible 1983 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a true hidden gem worth $1.6 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins with big-time value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, maybe the next $1 million coin is sitting right in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, coin collectors. Catch you in the next one. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world of US currency, the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny penny could be worth an unbelievable $1.7 million in today's market. But how is it possible that something so small can be so incredibly valuable? Well, we're going to find out together in this video. So, if you're a coin collector, or you just love a great story, stick around because we've got an amazing one to tell. This is the coin we're talking about, the humble 1984 Lincoln penny, but there's something very special about it. So, let's go through the coin's fascinating history, its key features, and most importantly, why one of these pennies could be worth over $1.7 million today. To understand why this 1984 penny is so valuable, let's start by talking about the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909, this coin was introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and Lincoln was chosen because he's one of America's most revered presidents. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny, and it's been in circulation ever since. While the design has evolved slightly over the decades, the Lincoln cent has remained a constant in American pocket change. But why is this particular 1984 penny so special? Well, that takes us to the next part of our story. What makes no-mint mark pennies so rare? You might be wondering, what does it mean when we say no-mint mark? Normally, coins minted in the US feature a small letter on them that tells you where they were made. For example, a P indicates the coin was minted in Philadelphia, an S means San Francisco, and a D is for Denver. But every now and then, coins are produced without any mint mark at all. And these no-mint mark coins are highly prized by collectors, especially when they occur by mistake. The 1984 Lincoln penny is one such example where something went wrong during production. So, how did this error happen? It's believed that some of the 1984 pennies were struck without the mint mark because of a mechanical error at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced most of the pennies that year. Typically, Philadelphia coins either have a P or no mark, but for this specific year, a batch of pennies was mistakenly released with absolutely no mint mark, which is extremely rare. Thousands of pennies are produced every day at US mints, and a mistake like this usually goes unnoticed. But for collectors, an error like this can be like striking gold. These coins make their way into circulation, and if a collector can find one in excellent condition, its value skyrockets. So you might be asking yourself, how in the world can a single penny be worth $1.7 million? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break it down. First, this penny is incredibly rare. Only a very small number of 1984 pennies without a mint mark made it into circulation. Second, the condition of the coin matters. For a coin to reach such a high value, it has to be in near-perfect or mint condition, which means it's been carefully preserved over the years. Finally, there's the demand. Coin collectors and enthusiasts love coins with unique errors, especially when those errors are tied to popular figures like Abraham Lincoln. As a result, the value of this 1984 penny has steadily increased over the years, hitting that astonishing $1.7 million mark in today's market. These coins are so valuable that when one goes up for auction, it can create a bidding war, pushing the price higher and higher. Alright, so now that you know just how valuable this penny can be, let's talk about how you can tell if you've got one of these rare coins in your collection. First, check the date on your penny. It needs to say 1984. Then, look closely at the area where the mint mark should be, which is just below the date. If there's no mint mark, then you may have hit the jackpot. However, even if you find a no mint mark 1984 penny, its condition is critical. To be worth $1.7 million, the penny needs to be in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks brand new with no wear or tear. Currently, these 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have reached their peak value at around $1.7 million, especially when sold at high-end auctions. But the world of coin collecting is always changing, and who knows? The value might keep going up. So, the next time you're going through your loose change, don't dismiss those pennies. You could be holding on to a rare gem that could change your life forever. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed learning about the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and want to hear more incredible stories about valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments if you've ever come across any rare coins or if you've started your own collection. Who knows, you might have $1 million penny sitting in your pocket right now. Until next time, keep checking your change and happy collecting. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the history and value of a truly remarkable coin, one that might be hiding in your pocket change. This is the story of the 1988 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. And guess what? This coin is worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. That's right, one little penny that's worth a fortune. So, how did this everyday coin turn into such a valuable collectible? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the mystery. The 1988 D. Lincoln penny is part of a long tradition in American coinage. But before we get into why this particular coin is worth so much, let's rewind and look at the background of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became an iconic piece of U.S. currency. The design featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and originally, the words 1 cent and United States of America surrounded by wheat ears on the reverse. The D-Mint mark you see on the 1988 penny means it was produced at the Denver Mint. This mint has been cranking out coins since 1906, known for its high-quality production of U.S. currency. The 1988 penny is made of copper-plated zinc, a change from the original bronze composition that occurred in 1982 due to rising metal costs. This change in metal composition may seem minor, but it set the stage for the rarity and value of certain coins, including the 1988 D penny. So why is the 1988 D penny so valuable? What makes it stand out from millions of other pennies minted in 1988? To answer that, we need to explore a unique and rare error that occurred during production. Coin experts and collectors are always on the lookout for mint errors, coins that were made differently from the intended design. These errors can make a coin extremely rare and valuable. In the case of the 1988 D. Lincoln penny, a major error took place, resulting in the penny being struck with a misaligned or doubled die. A doubled die error happens when the die that strikes the coin is improperly prepared or strikes the coin more than once, creating a doubling effect in the design. On the 1988 D penny, this error can be spotted in areas like the lettering on the obverse or Lincoln's portrait, where parts of the design are doubled. This unique characteristic makes the 1988 D penny incredibly rare, especially when the error is in pristine condition. Now, here's the kicker. Most of these error coins are found in circulated condition, meaning they've been passed around and are not in mint state. But a few coins have been discovered in almost perfect, uncirculated condition with the doubling error, and those are the ones fetching top dollar at auctions. The coin's current value of $1.8 million reflects its rarity, condition, and the high demand among collectors. When it comes to determining the value of a coin, the condition or grade is absolutely critical. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin in mint condition, also known as mint state. For a penny like the 1988 D to reach its highest value, it needs to be in exceptional condition, often graded MS68 or higher. Collectors and investors pay top dollar for coins that are nearly perfect. Any flaws like scratches, wear marks, or discoloration can significantly lower the coin's value. That's why a 1988 D penny that has been well preserved and shows no signs of wear could be worth as much as $1.8 million. So, how can you tell if you've got a 1988 D Lincoln penny that's worth millions? First, check for the mint mark. The D located just below the year on the obverse side means it was minted in Denver. Next, look closely at Lincoln's profile and the lettering on the coin, especially the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see any signs of doubling, you might have a rare error coin. Of course, not every 1988 D penny will have this error, and finding one in mint condition is even rarer. But if you do spot any doubling or other unique features, it's worth getting the coin evaluated by a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you an accurate idea of its value. Now, let's talk about the market for this penny. Why are collectors and investors willing to pay such an astronomical amount for a single cent? The answer lies in rarity and demand. As mentioned earlier, the 1988 D penny with a doubling error is incredibly rare, especially in high grades. Rare coins like this become the crown jewel in any collection. And when a coin is this rare, the price skyrockets due to the competition among collectors. At recent auctions, we've seen record-breaking prices for Lincoln pennies in perfect condition, and the 1988 D penny is no exception. Its current market value is a staggering $1.8 million. So, there you have it. The 1988 D Lincoln penny is not just a piece of pocket change, it's a millionaire's treasure. Could you be holding one right now? It's time to check those jars, drawers, and collections. Who knows? You might just discover a hidden fortune waiting to be found. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting secrets and treasure hunting tips. Who knows what other coins could be hiding in plain sight? Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a remarkable piece of history, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little coin might look ordinary at first glance, but it holds extraordinary value in the collector's market. In fact, its current market value is an astonishing $1.2 million. So, let's explore its history, significance, and what makes it so valuable. First, let's take a moment to discuss the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was introduced in 1959. Now, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny stands out in a sea of billions of pennies minted each year. Typically, pennies minted in 1988 were produced in large quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, the focus today is on the no-mint mark versions from Philadelphia. These coins were supposed to be just another part of everyday currency, but the 1988 no-mint mark penny turned out to be anything but ordinary. So, why is the 1988 no-mint mark penny worth so much? Well, rarity is a major factor in determining a coin's value. In the case of the 1988 penny, while millions were produced, it's believed that only a very small number are in pristine condition today. The majority of these coins have been circulated and are worn down, which dramatically lowers their value. For a coin to achieve such high value, up to $1.2 million, it typically needs to be graded as mint state 67 or higher. Grading is a way to assess a coin's condition and is done by professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. Coins that are well preserved, with no signs of wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. The demand for the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has surged over the years, thanks to its rarity and the growing interest in coin collecting as a viable investment. Many collectors are on the lookout for key dates and minting errors, and the 1988 penny has become a holy grail for many. Coin auctions have seen this penny sell for incredible prices, often exceeding $100,000, and, as mentioned earlier, a few have even reached the staggering $1.2 million mark. As more collectors enter the market and existing collectors look to complete their collections, the value of these coins continues to rise. If you're thinking about investing in coins, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a strong contender. However, it's essential to educate yourself before making any purchases. Here are a few tips. 1. Research *, understand the history and significance of the coins you're interested in. 2. Get it graded *, always consider getting valuable coins graded by a professional service. 3. Join communities *, engage with fellow collectors through online forums or local coin clubs. They can provide valuable insights and advice. 4. Stay informed *, keep an eye on market trends and auction results to understand the potential value of your collection. Investing in rare coins can be a rewarding venture, both financially and personally. The thrill of finding a valuable piece, like the 1988 no-mint mark penny, is unmatched. In conclusion, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a remarkable collectible with a rich history and an incredible market value of $1.2 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, remember that every penny has a story to tell. So keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic that's sure to intrigue all coin collectors and history enthusiasts. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin has a staggering current market value of $1.4 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, part of the Lincoln cent series, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Unlike many of its counterparts, this particular penny was struck without a mint mark, making it a rarity. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has undergone several design changes, but the iconic image of Lincoln remains. What makes the 1989 no-mint Mark penny so special? The answer lies in its rarity and the circumstances surrounding its production. To understand the value of the 1989 no-mint Mark penny, we need to look at its historical context. The late 1980s marked a period of significant change in American coinage. The U.S. Mint was producing a wide variety of coins, and during this time, the no-mint mark designation became increasingly rare. Originally, pennies were minted in various locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, during the late 80s, many collectors began to notice the absence of mint marks on certain coins, sparking interest in those specific years. Rarity is a significant factor that contributes to the value of any coin. In the case of the 1989 no-mint Mark penny, it was minted in Philadelphia, and the total number of these coins produced is relatively low compared to other years. Coins in excellent condition can fetch high prices at auctions and among collectors. So, what makes this coin worth a whopping $1.4 million? It boils down to a combination of rarity, demand, and the condition of the specific coin. The highest graded examples of this penny have been known to command prices that make them the crown jewels of any collection. The value of coins like the 1989 no-mint Mark penny can fluctuate based on several factors, including market demand, collector interest, and the overall economy. As more people get interested in numismatics, the competition for rare coins increases, driving prices up. Moreover, the grade or condition of the coin plays a crucial role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A penny in mint condition, often referred to as MS66 or higher, will be worth significantly more than one that shows signs of wear. We reached out to several coin experts to get their thoughts on the 1989 no-mint Mark penny. Many believe that as the numismatic community continues to grow, this coin could see even higher values in the future. Auction results have shown record-breaking sales for well-preserved examples. With the right provenance and condition, this coin is not just a penny, it's an investment that has shown incredible appreciation over the years. Now you might be wondering how to identify if you have a 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Here are a few tips. 1. Look for the date asterisk. Ensure the date reads 1989.2. Check for the mint mark asterisk. There should be no P, D, or S mint marks on the reverse side. 3. Examine the condition asterisk. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. To wrap up, the 1989 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a slice of American history and a valuable asset for collectors. If you think you might have one, it's worth taking a closer look. Remember to like this video, subscribe for more coin-related content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. See you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a truly fascinating coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This seemingly ordinary penny holds a staggering market value of $1.6 million. But how did it come to be so valuable? Let's find out. First, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, breaking the tradition of using allegorical figures. Throughout its history, the penny has seen various designs, but the one we're focusing on today is the 1995 no-mint Mark penny. Now, when we talk about mint marks, they indicate where the coin was produced, typically found on the obverse side of the coin. The absence of a mint mark means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. So, what exactly makes the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Well, in 1995, the U.S. Mint was producing a significant number of pennies. However, a few errors during the minting process led to some fascinating variants of the 1995 penny. While most 1995 pennies have a relatively low value, the no mint mark variant became exceedingly rare. Why is it rare? Collectors have determined that fewer of these no mint mark pennies were produced than expected, making them highly sought after. This rarity drives demand, which in turn affects the price dramatically. Now, let's talk numbers. The current market value of the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny is approximately $1.6 million. That's right, this little piece of history can fetch a fortune. This value has skyrocketed over the years. Initially, these coins were only valued at a few cents, but as more collectors became aware of their rarity, the prices began to climb. At coin shows and auctions, you can find these pennies being sold for hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on their condition and the specific demand at the time. Identifying a valuable 1995 no mint mark penny isn't just about recognizing the absence of a mint mark. You also need to consider the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for features like the clarity of the Lincoln portrait, the definition of the lines in the coin, and overall surface quality. Coins that are in mint condition can significantly increase in value compared to those that show wear and tear. If you happen to own a 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny or are on the lookout for one, it's essential to take good care of it. Avoid cleaning coins with abrasive materials, as this can decrease their value. Instead, store them in a safe place, like a coin holder or a protective case, to preserve their condition. Additionally, if you're ever unsure about the value of your coins, consider consulting a professional coin appraiser or joining a local coin club to connect with fellow collectors. In conclusion, the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a coin, it's a remarkable piece of history that reflects the nuances of coin collecting. Its rarity and the passion of collectors have propelled its value to astronomical heights. If you have one of these coins, cherish it, it might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content on rare coins and collectibles. Share your thoughts or any experiences you've had with rare coins in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a remarkable coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world, the 1998 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little piece of history is not just a penny, it's a treasure worth an astonishing $1.9 million. Stick around to find out how it got to this point, what makes it so special, and how you might come across one yourself. First off, let's talk about the Lincoln penny's background. The Lincoln 1-cent coin was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse until 1959. In 2009, the coin underwent a redesign to celebrate Lincoln's legacy further, leading to the release of the 2009 commemorative editions. Now, let's zoom in on the 1998 no mint mark penny. This coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint and is distinguished by the absence of a mint mark, something that many collectors look for. But what makes this specific penny so valuable? The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny, like most coins, was produced in massive quantities. Over 4.5 billion pennies were minted that year. However, a small number of these coins escaped the normal wear and tear, remaining in pristine condition. This is where the story gets interesting. Certain coins from this year have been graded as mint state by professional grading services, and those are the ones that command attention. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The 1998 no mint mark penny has been known to reach grades of MS 67 and higher. Coins at this grade are extremely rare, and this rarity drives their value sky high. In the last decade, the value of the 1998 no mint mark penny has skyrocketed. Initially, these coins could be found for a mere few cents or dollars, but as collectors recognized their rarity, prices began to climb. Fast forward to today, and we're talking about a current market value of approximately $1.9 million for a top-graded specimen. Now you might be wondering, how can I get my hands on one of these valuable pennies? While finding a 1998 no-mint mark penny in perfect condition is quite a task, there are some tips you can follow. Here are a few collecting tips. 1. Search your change *. Always keep an eye on your spare change. You never know what you might find. 2. Check estate sales or flea markets *. Sometimes, people sell off their collections, and you might discover hidden gems. 3. Join collector communities *. Engaging with fellow collectors online or in local clubs can provide leads on rare finds. 4. Use a magnifying glass * when inspecting coins. A magnifying glass can help you spot details that affect grading. 5. Get coins graded *. If you think you've found a valuable penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service to determine its value. To wrap it up, the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just a common coin. It's a piece of history that carries an impressive market value of $1.9 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive treasure. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin content. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! See you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that has captured the attention of coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike: the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Did you know that this penny is currently valued at an astounding $34,029? If you're curious about what makes this coin so special, stick around as we explore its history, value, and tips on how to identify this rare gem in your collection. To truly appreciate the 2001 no-mint mark penny, we need to understand the history behind the Lincoln penny itself. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, honoring President Abraham Lincoln's legacy. The original design, created by Victor David Brenner, showcased Lincoln's profile on the obverse side and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which remained until 1958. In 1959, the design changed to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday, introducing the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. This design remained until 2008, when it was replaced by a series of designs celebrating Lincoln's life. But what about the 2001 no-mint mark penny? Let's take a closer look. The 2001 no-mint mark penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it lacks a mint mark. Most coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint do not have this mark, making them somewhat unique. In 2001, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but not all of them were created equal. The condition of the coin and specific varieties can significantly influence its value. So, why is the 2001 no-mint mark penny worth so much? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While there are many 2001 pennies in circulation, the no-mint mark variety in high grades, especially those graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), can fetch impressive prices at auction. As of now, the current market value for a 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is around $34,029. This value reflects the coin's desirability among collectors, especially those looking to complete their collections with high-value items. If you're wondering how to identify a 2001 no-mint mark penny, here are some tips. 1. Look for the absence of a mint mark. This is the most telling sign that your penny was minted in Philadelphia. 2. Check the condition. Coins that are uncirculated or graded as MS65 or higher are the ones that will attract high prices. 3. Examine the details. Any unique features or errors can also increase a penny's value. If you have a 2001 no-mint mark penny and are considering selling, there are various platforms to explore. Online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, or dedicated coin auction websites can be great places to list your coin. Just make sure to research similar listings to price your coin competitively. In conclusion, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just another coin. It represents a piece of history with a significant value in today's market. If you think you might have one in your collection, take a closer look. You might just have a treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on valuable coins. Comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny or if you have questions about coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey there, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: the 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little coin might look ordinary at first glance, but it has quite the story to tell and is worth a staggering $23,099. So, let's dive into the history, significance, and value of this remarkable penny. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse initially displayed a wheat design, which was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is particularly interesting because it marks a transition in minting practices. In 2015, the U.S. Mint did not produce any pennies with a mint mark for circulation, which is unusual. This change was primarily due to the increasing costs of production and the declining demand for pennies. Now, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced. For example, a P denotes the Philadelphia Mint, while a D stands for the Denver Mint. In 2015, however, the absence of a mint mark on the penny indicates it was produced in Philadelphia, as all 2015 pennies were made there. This lack of a mint mark can lead to confusion among collectors. Many collectors look for unique or rare mint marks, and since 2015 had no mint mark pennies, it makes this specific coin much more sought after. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. As of now, the 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at around $23,099. This price may seem outrageous for a penny, but several factors contribute to its worth. First, the rarity plays a significant role. While millions of pennies are minted each year, the 2015 no mint mark is particularly unique due to its absence of a mint mark and the fact that it was the last penny produced without one. Second, the condition of the coin significantly impacts its value. Coins that are graded as MS66 or higher, which means they are in mint state with minimal imperfections, can fetch higher prices at auctions and among collectors. Coins with higher grades can even exceed the current market value. If you're looking to add the 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny to your collection or invest in it, here are a few tips. 1. Check your change *, keep an eye on your spare change. You might just find one of these valuable pennies. 2. Know your grading *, familiarize yourself with coin grading standards. If you find a penny, consider getting it graded by a professional. 3. Buy from reputable dealers *, if purchasing, always buy from reputable coin dealers or auction sites to ensure authenticity. 4. Join coin collecting groups *, engaging with fellow collectors can provide valuable insights and help you stay informed about market trends. In conclusion, the 2015 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a fascinating collectible with a unique story and substantial value. If you come across one of these coins, you could hold a treasure worth over $23,000. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Let us know. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we're diving deep into a specific coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. With a current market value of $11,000, this coin has a remarkable story to tell. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The Lincoln penny, first issued in 1909, has undergone various design changes over the years. The 2016 version, like its predecessors, features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial. But what makes the 2016 no mint mark penny stand out from the rest? First, let's talk about the minting process. The 2016 pennies were produced in Philadelphia, and they did not carry a mint mark, which indicates they were struck there. While most coins from the Philadelphia Mint have a P mint mark, this particular issue didn't, making it unique. However, what sets this penny apart and contributes to its high value lies in its rarity and the circumstances of its production. In 2016, the U.S. Mint produced a large number of pennies, but not all of them were released into circulation. Many of these coins remained in bags or were kept aside, leading to fewer coins being available for collectors. As a result, the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny became scarce over time. The scarcity of these coins is a significant factor in their value. When something becomes harder to find, it often increases demand among collectors. The combination of a limited supply and growing interest has driven the market price up to an impressive $11,000. Now, let's discuss why collectors are so keen on the 2016 no mint mark penny. The Lincoln penny has long been a favorite among numismatists, and this particular version is especially sought after due to its rarity. Many collectors look for high-quality specimens, especially those graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins in pristine condition, often referred to as MS65 or higher, can command even higher prices at auction. If you happen to find a 2016 no-mint mark penny in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Let's take a moment to look at market trends. The value of the 2016 no-mint mark penny has seen a steady increase since its release. As more collectors become aware of its scarcity and value, we can expect this trend to continue. Many experts believe that as time goes on, the value of rare coins like this one will only increase. It's essential to keep an eye on the market, as prices can fluctuate based on demand, condition, and overall interest in coin collecting. If you're looking to invest, this penny could be a wise choice. Now, you might be wondering how to identify this particular coin. Here's a quick guide to help you spot a genuine 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. 1. Look for the date asterisk. Make sure the coin is dated 2016.2. Check for the mint mark asterisk. It should be completely absent, no P, D, or S.3. Examine the condition asterisk. Look for any signs of wear or damage. The higher the grade, the more valuable it will be. 4. Consider grading asterisk. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service. So, there you have it. The 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a piece of currency. It's a collectible with a rich history and a bright future in the numismatic world. If you happen to have one of these coins, or if you're considering starting a collection, this penny is definitely worth keeping an eye on. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or if you own a 2016 no-mint mark penny. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden treasures.